Benjamin Netanyahu's era has come to an end.
Netanyahu, neged.
Israel's new government consists of a patchwork of political parties. With little in common, they are only really united by a desire to unseat Israel's longest-serving prime minister. The coalition spans the far left to the far right and includes, for the first time, representation of Israel's Arab minority. Here are some of the key people in the coalition government. Israel's new and first kippah-wearing Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, leads the ultra-nationalist Yamina party, which champions Jewish settlement in the occupied West Bank.
So we'll get once and for all a government who actually cares for the people.
Bennett opposes the creation of an independent Palestinian state, but his goal to annex much of the West Bank seems unfeasible, given his new partners. He made a fortune in Israeli high-tech before entering politics in 2013 and has served in previous Netanyahu-led governments. Under the coalition deal, Bennett will serve as Prime Minister for 2 years, until he is replaced by Yair Lapid, who heads the centrist Yesh Atid party. Lapid was the architect behind the new government. His party has the biggest vote share in the coalition, but he agreed to share power to secure a parliamentary majority. He quit his job as TV anchor in 2012 and ran on the promise to ease financial pressures on the middle class. Lapid also seeks to end many of the state-funded privileges enjoyed by ultra-Orthodox Jews, a long-running source of grievance to many secular Israelis. Then there's new Defence Minister Benny Gantz.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be here.
The former military chief heads the centrist Blue and White Party. Just 2 years ago, Gantz was the opposition's best hope to unseat Netanyahu, but he agreed to join Netanyahu in a unity government, a decision that angered many of his supporters. The post of finance minister will be filled by Avigdor Lieberman. A political wildcard, the far-right immigrant from Moldova lives in an Israeli settlement in the occupied West Bank. He'll have to rein in a ballooning budget deficit and has said he'll try and integrate the ultra-Orthodox community further into the economy. Gideon Sarr was Netanyahu's main rival within Likud before he launched a failed leadership bid and spun off his own party, the New Hope. Sarr will be bumped up to Justice Minister, where he'll oversee the legal system and become a member of the Security Cabinet. Finally, there's Mansour Abbas, who heads up the small United Arab List, which will be the first party in government to be drawn from Israel's 21% Arab minority. Abbas is expected to serve as deputy minister in the Prime Minister's office, where he'll try and negotiate a big increase in government spending in Arab towns and villages. But his presence is a potentially destabilising factor. He has been criticised by Palestinians for agreeing to support an Israeli government while the occupation continues of Palestinian territories.